YouTube was happening. It is Monday, April 28th, and we're going to talk about the NHL playoffs now. We only have 2 games today here. The NBA did the same scheduling thing where they put 2 on Monday and 4 on Tuesday. 3-3 split would have been nice. Look, you did it on Wednesday. Whatever. Anyways. Or they could put 4 today and then 2 tomorrow, kind of offset NBA, but whatever. Common sense is not a thing for these networks, I swear. So anyways, we got our 2 games. We're going to break them down, but first, a little recap of it yesterday. We took these 4 plays, did not hit the shot on goals. He had 1. He didn't hit 2. Brett did get shots on goal for us. He actually had 4 at one point, I know. Throm actually did get a point for us. He scored a goal. Very good sir. And then you did not get an assist. Sad. No assist, no goal, no nothing for us. So 2-2 split. What can you do? If you want the plays typed out for every sport, or you want access to the brand new NHL spreadsheet, that's right. It's new. It's updated. The members have it. It's available. So all you got to do is go check out the HQ and sign up for that. Simple as that. So look at the new sheet. Beautiful. Season, away, playoff only numbers, ranks based on the playoffs. Beautiful. I did combine the overalls because just make room. So I have 1% and last 10 streaks on there, but hey, whatever. It's all good. So whatever, good stuff. So enough of that. We only have 2 games. It's going to be a real quick video. So let's stop wasting time and let's jump into that first game right now. All right. First game is going to be Tampa and Florida. And we can actually look at the standings. Currently, the series, Florida leads it 2-1. All the road teams have won so far. So Florida won 2 in Tampa, Tampa 1 in Florida. Whatever, weird things are happening. Cool. We see currently the line is currently Florida 142 with a 5.5 total. Let's look over at the spreadsheet. Look at the new sheet, man. So glad this is done. Man, just seeing the whole like playoffs and home and away now, it just makes things into perspective. It looks weird because the playoffs are only been 3 games so far for these 2 teams, but hey, guess what? We still have data. Love it. And then seeing like the penalty minutes increase just because it's the playoffs, I love that too. So, fun times overall. So you can see all the numbers here. You can see what stands out. I can roll through this. Goals, opponent goals, basic stuff. Shots on goal, opponent shots on goal, blocks. People wanted blocks. I make sure I add that. Hits, opponent hits. Make sure we have that. Florida is being way more being aggressive, but they are. You can see that it's all cancel each other out. Power play goals, shorthand goals, face-off wins, face-off win percentage. Some people want to know that stuff. Takeaways, giveaways, penalties overall, and penalty minutes. So you can see everything there. This is the basic data. I could have went way deeper in this and get some like percentages and all these. You can do all that on your own. I give you the basic data that most people would want to see. Some of you are like super data, and they're like they want to see some stuff that I can't even get to. But hey, there you go. So we have all this beautiful stuff. A lot of Florida logos. Good deal. Let's go look at props. Because I will always be looking at my props for NHL because I love NHL props. Who do we have? Now, see, game 1, I took, who did I take? I took a Chuck to get shots on goal. He didn't do it. Game 2, I don't remember what I took. Game 3, I don't remember what I took either. So, I took Markov to get a point. He did not do that. So, yep, of course you didn't. Seth Jones, let's see if you can get us 2 shots on goal because you're not doing too well either. You to get an assist is plus heavily. Ooh. I just want shots on goal. Let's give me something simple like shots on goal. I guess we could look at Nikita too, just to see what he's up to. Seth Jones, he's doing 2. That's it. Last 5 is last 5 is below the number. Ew. Can't touch that. Assist. Homo had 3 assists in this game. He's averaging 1 in the last 10. Last 5 is averaging 1. Potentially could go Nikita on assists. What else could we get? I don't know. How many goals are we scoring? We're averaging 5.3 goals. That doesn't help me for an over-under. The goalies, we looked at these, right? Yeah, 218, 243, Andre and Sergey. Nothing new there. Nothing crazy. I don't know what to take. You shots on goals. Take a you, Brad. How many you got, Brad? 3, 2, 2, 2, bunch of 2s. You're averaging 2. Man, this is a game where props are tough to find. All right, let's just take a point. Someone's going to score points. Let's get somebody to get a point for us. Kachuk, can you give us a point? Barkov, can you give us a point? I'll go back to Barkov again. That's not the best numbers, but hey, guess what? I'll take it. I'm going to trust Barkov to get a point again. Like, I know he didn't do it last time, but hey, it's game 4 in Florida. This is one of the ones Florida wins. They take a 3-1 series lead. If Tampa wins, Tampa should be hungrier there, but they look so bad their first two games. I just can't. We're taking Barkov over half a point again. So if this was a game where there was like a regular season where there was a bunch of other games, I would pass on this game. I would tell you right now. But since there's only 2 games today, I'm playing something. And does Tampa tie it up? The road team wins all 4 games. That would be wild. That would be kind of crazy. Let me go back to stats. Let's think about this for a second. Both teams are not good on shots on goal, and they're not allowing shots on goals. So shots on goals out. Goals 2.3 to 3. Obviously, that's what the averages are. Florida scoring more goals than Tampa. Hits, they're hitting more, but they're giving up more hits too. Is there only thing Tampa's better at is takeaways currently, barely, and penalties, barely. Everything else is leaning Florida. Florida's minus 142. You know what I'm gonna go with? We're gonna leave Barkov. I'm gonna do the better's conundrum here. Obviously, I'm in Tampa, so I'm obviously a Tampa fan, but I don't let my fanship get in the way of my betting. I use stats. We follow that. Do I want Tampa to win? Obviously, I want Tampa to win, clearly. But statistically, Florida should win. So we're betting Florida money line. So guess what? If I'm wrong, Tampa won. They tied the series up. If I'm right, I win the bet. See how that, man, I'm a win-win either way situation. I'm good. So we're taking Florida money line at the 142. That's not bad. I'll take that. And we'll move on to the next game right now. All right, game 2 is Colorado Dallas. I think you know where we're going with this one. We've been going the same direction all the time. How many shots on goal did McKinnon have last game? I think he ended with 4. And like 6 people had 5 or more. And he could get 5. Like, come on. But, let's look at the 9. It is 140 Colorado with 6.5. Let's look at the spreadsheet. Yeah, shots on goal number 1, 34.5 versus, and they're giving up, obviously they're giving up 34. They face each other. The versus will matter a lot more once we get into the next round, so we can see who they've done to get our opponents worse. Right now, it's just against each other. It doesn't really help us much. Blocks, hits, everything's, a lot of stuff's coming up Colorado. Clearly, you can see how they've done recently. Is Dallas really 2-8 in their last 10 games? Is that correct? I question if that's correct or not. Yeah, I can question my own stats. No. Clearly. Let me show you. Loss, win, loss. Loss. Okay. Dallas is on a slide that I bet you didn't think they were, because most people wouldn't pay attention to things like that. That's why I want the last 10 streaks on there and all that good stuff. So, I mean, we know where we're going here. Let's keep it real simple here. Let's just go to props. Let's go find McKinnon. I'm going to keep taking this. He didn't hit, but that's because everybody else in their mama's allowed to get, because wasn't the last game a blowout? It was 4-0. It was 4-0 Avalanche. So McKinnon didn't play much in the third. Not that he had to. He didn't take many shots. So, Mac, where you at? Where I gotta find? There you are. 4.5 again. That sounds ridiculous again. He had 9, 8. He had 4. Yeah, of course he did. Last 5, he's still averaging 6. He's still averaging 5.2 last night. I got to take it again. You would think Dallas would try harder. Is this the series is tied 2-2, so now we have game 5. So I got to go McKinnon. I don't see Colorado winning 4-0 again. I expect a closer game. Hell, I want Dallas to be up this time. That way McKinnon is more likely to take more shots. So I'm going to go for it. We're going to go right back to the well. We're going to go Matt Kinnon over 4.5 shots on goal, because they're getting literally 34.5 shots on goal average. If they're allowed to have that many shots, hey, he has 5 of him, and he's going to be the number 1 choice to take shots on goal. We know this. That's nothing new. So we're going to take that and end it right there. Good stuff. Let's go to the schedule and see. Tomorrow is Tuesday. We have 4 games on the slate for tomorrow. Drop a like, subscribe if you haven't. I appreciate those that do. Go check out the HQ if you want the plays typed out on a nice list, or you want access to the brand new handy-dandy spreadsheet for all the sports. And soccer's coming soon. A little secret between you and I. It's on the way. MLS first. Then I'll start adding Europe. But hey, whatever. Next steps. We're growing around here. That's what we do. So enough of that. I'll see you tomorrow on Tuesday for some more NHL. Peace.